Let's get your Connecticut LLC set up correctly and make sure you aren't overspending on any unnecessary startup fees or ongoing expenses. Here are the 7 steps to create your LLC. Also, sign up below for a free LLC formation checklist. Step 1, name your LLC. The most important thing when choosing a name for your business is that it's unique. To make sure the name isn't already being used by another business in Connecticut, go to this page on the Secretary of State's website and type in the name you'd like to use. As you can see, you probably won't be able to name your new Mexican restaurant Chipotle. You must include limited liability company or an abbreviation like LLC at the end of the name. It can't contain words or abbreviations implying your LLC is a corporation, limited partnership, or another type of entity. You'll find links to the name search tool, naming requirements, and resources to everything we talk about in this video in the description below. Speaking of names, when you've decided on the name for your LLC, I would immediately go and reserve a domain name for your business. I recommend getting a .com domain if available. Most domain registrars charge from $10 to over $20 per year for a .com domain. We recommend getting your domain from spaceship.com, where you can get a .com domain for less than $10 the first year and just over $10 for the annual renewals. Step 2, select a registered agent. This is a person or business that will receive important legal documents and notices from the state on your behalf and forward them to you. The registered agent's address will be listed publicly, so I wouldn't recommend being your own registered agent and using your home address as your registered agent's address. Your registered agent must keep normal business hours Monday to Friday, and you can't use a P.O. box. If you want to keep your address private, or if you don't want to have someone at a particular address Monday to Friday during business hours, we recommend hiring a registered agent. On this channel, we've reviewed multiple registered agents, and our 2 favorites are Doula and Northwest Registered Agent. More about them later on in this video. Step 3, submit the Certificate of Organization to the Connecticut Secretary of State online, by mail, or in person, and pay the $120 filing fee. Your Certificate of Organization will include filing party's name, address, and phone number, name of the limited liability company, principal office address, no P.O. boxes, mailing address, you can use a P.O. box, registered agent name, address, and signature, manager or member information, must list at least one member or manager, their full name, title, and address, entity, email address, NAICS code, organizer signature, name, and date. You'll find links below to file online and to download the PDF version to print and mail in or deliver in person. Step 4, obtain an employer identification number, EIN. This may also be referred to as a federal tax ID. Think of it as a social security number for your business. If you're the only owner of the LLC and you won't have any employees, you could just use your social security number instead of an EIN, but in most cases it's better to have one. You may need one for banking, taxes, and for hiring employees. The application process is pretty straightforward and only takes a couple of minutes on the IRS's website. We have a video that'll walk you through how to get one. Step 5, create an operating agreement. This document will state how your LLC will be managed. Connecticut law doesn't require you to have one, but I recommend creating one even if you're the only member of your LLC. Banks may also ask for a copy of your operating agreement when you go to open a business bank account. If you have a complicated situation with many business partners or investors, you may want to work with a lawyer to draft the operating agreement. But in many cases, especially if it's just you, you can use one of Northwest Registered Agent's free operating agreement templates from this page. Step 6, open a business bank account. This will make it much easier to separate your business and personal assets and expenses. It will also help you maintain the liability protection your LLC provides. You'll find 2 videos below, one on how to open a business bank account and another on the best business bank accounts. To keep your business open and in good standing, step number 7, file an annual report and pay an $80 fee. This report updates the state about the business owners and registered agents' contact information. The report must be submitted on or before March 31st each year, starting the year after you form your LLC. One quick note, if you're creating the LLC from abroad, you may need to file a beneficial ownership information report with the Treasury Department's FinCEN after forming your LLC. This requirement has changed a lot over the last year, with the requirement recently being removed for US-based business owners. I'll link to FinCEN's website below so you can check for the latest updates. If you're watching this video, I'm guessing this is the first time you're creating a business, and all these steps could sound overwhelming. The Connecticut Secretary of State's website might not be the most user-friendly, and you could have questions along the way. Instead of going it on your own, as I just described, or paying a lawyer potentially thousands of dollars, I recommend working with the formation service to help you get your LLC set up correctly. There are 2 formation services that we recommend, Northwest Registered Agent and Doula. The process is pretty simple and straightforward with both. Before I walk you through how to form your LLC with one of them, here's when I would choose one over the other. We recommend Doula if you need a registered agent and a virtual mailbox, something you want if you work from home and don't have an office. You can get both of these, plus an EIN and operating agreement, paying Doula $297 per year, plus the state fee to form your LLC. Doula doesn't charge anything for the EIN, operating agreement, or for forming the LLC. If you only want to form the LLC and you don't need a virtual mailbox, I'd go with Northwest because you pay $39 plus the state fee for the first year, And then you get their operating agreement and registered agent service for free for the first year, and then pay $125 per year for year 2 and beyond for them to continue to be your registered agent. Also, one of these 2 doula plans could be right for your business if you'd like help managing your bookkeeping and taxes. If you have questions on which service to choose, let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Let's run through how to create your LLC with Northwest. It's pretty similar to doula, it's just that each formation service is going to ask questions in a different order. You'll find links to both in the description below. Here's what it looks like with Northwest. Click Get Started. LLC's already been selected. Scroll down to select Connecticut. You'll see the standard processing is 7 days. You'll pay the state fee of $120, or you can pay an additional $50 to get expedited processing of 1 day. Plus, along the side, you'll see Northwest $39 fee. Click Continue. Enter the business name you'd like to use. If you have a lawyer and want them to receive a copy of any legal notices, select Yes and enter their email. If not, leave it as No. Write a business purpose explaining what your business will do. Enter the NAICS code for your business. I imagine you don't know this. You can click on the question icon, then click on the census.gov link, search for something related to your industry, copy this code, and then go back to Northwest to paste it in. Then choose the physical address and mailing address you'd like to record with the state. I'll leave our registered agent's address selected for both. How will your LLC be managed? Will it be member managed or manager managed? Will the owners manage the business, or will you elect a manager to run the day-to-day operations of the business for you? If at any point you have questions, click on the question icon to learn more. And if you have further questions, you'll see their phone number listed here, or you can fill out this form on their contact page. I'll add my information as member 1 and leave selected our registered agent's address as the address to record with the state. If you have additional members, click on Add Member and add their information. On this next screen, add your contact details, first and last name, phone number, and address. Create your Northwest account by entering your email and choosing a password. Here you can add their business identity bundle. You get a domain, website, email, and phone free for 90 days and then $21.60 a month after that. You can also add a domain, website, business email, and phone individually down below. I won't add any of these though. There are other services I'd rather use for my domain, website, and business email. This is a good point to mention we have a free training that'll walk you through everything you need when starting a new business. Your business name, logo, domain, website, business email, business bank account, and more. To get access, sign up using the link in the description. Here are some additional optional items you may want to consider. I like that Northwest doesn't try to bundle each of these into different packages, forcing you to sign up for a more expensive package, including several things when you may just want one of them. I'd rather be able to choose what I want a la carte. If you don't want to deal with getting an EIN on your own, Northwest will get one for you for $50 if you have a social security number, $200 if you don't. Again, if you want to get it directly from the IRS, our video in the description walks you through the process. You can elect to have your LLC taxed as an S Corp. If you're just getting started, you might not need this. This can help you save money on taxes, but normally it's not worth it until after you're earning around $50,000 to $100,000 of profit per year from your LLC. There's a video about S Corps in the description below. If you need a virtual mailbox, Northwest doesn't offer the service in Connecticut. You could use a service like Anytime Mailbox, or as I mentioned earlier, have doula form your LLC. A virtual mailbox will be included with your annual subscription. If you've selected everything you'd like to add, click Continue. Fill in your payment information and click Done. In a few days, you'll have your Connecticut LLC. If you're having Northwest get your EIN, they'll ask you to fill in some additional information after the payment screen. If you found this video helpful and you'd like to support the channel, don't forget to use our affiliate links in the description when forming an LLC. We could earn a commission at no cost to you. Now it's important that you don't make any common LLC mistakes with your newly created business. To avoid them, watch this video. And I hope to see you in another video. Bye-bye.